Welcome, beautiful souls. This message is for the collective and every zodiac sign arriving exactly when your soul is ready to receive it. You have been guided here for a reason. Beneath the watchful gaze of the ancient goddess and the sacred rhythm of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, the cards awaken to reveal timeless wisdom. Take a deep breath, open your heart, and allow the magic to unfold. Blessed be. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my parlor in my tarot room, my beautiful tarot room in the mountains of Flagstaff, Arizona. Today, we are going to be looking at the question, in what areas should you surrender and allow flow to happen? In what areas should you surrender and allow flow to happen? So many times we all are a victim of our thoughts and how we get in our own ways. So today's reading is about how we surrender and how we allow the flow to happen. Let's cleanse these cards a little bit with my cornelian crystal. Make some magic happen. And let's go ahead and shuffle these cards one time. Two times. And the final time, three times. And let's see what cards we have to draw to answer the question, in what areas should you surrender and allow flow to happen? First card is the Empress. What a beautiful way to start. The Empress, Major Arcana card. Then we have the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins. Another beautiful card to support the Empress. Next card we have is the Three of Wands. Card number 4 is Judgment. Another Major Arcana card. Fifth card. Ooh, we are just Major Arcana cards all over the place. We have the Strength card in the 5th position. Oh my goodness. Another Major Arcana card. The 5, Faith, or the Hierophant. And final card, my goodness, is the World. The universe is speaking loudly in this reading. She wants us to hear. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 out of 7 cards that are Major Arcana cards. And the other 2 cards we have is a coin and a wand, earth and fire. So this is going to be a very interesting reading to see in what areas should you surrender and allow flow to happen. Isn't that something we always want? We want our life to flow smoothly and beautifully. Let us see what these cards have to say about that question. The question, in what areas should you surrender and allow flow to happen? The cards that I have drawn are the Empress, the Nine of Coins, the Three of Wands, Judgment, Strength, the Hierophant, also known as Faith, and the World. The energy surrounding this reading speaks of divine timing rather than force. The cards do not ask you to stop creating, dreaming, or working toward your goals. Instead, they invite you to release the need to control how and when everything unfolds. That's kind of difficult to do. Many in the collective have been carrying the weight of making life happen through determination alone. Spirit reminds us that creation is a partnership between human effort and divine guidance. There comes a point when planting, nurturing, and preparing must give way to trusting the harvest. The message is clear. Surrender control. Trust your wisdom. Allow life to meet you. The Empress. Surrender the need to force abundance. The Empress is Mother Earth herself. She reminds us that flowers bloom because they are nourished, not because they struggle. Where have you been pushing instead of receiving? Whether it is love, finances, creativity, or healing, the Empress says your blessings comes through openness rather than effort. Allow yourself to receive compliments, receive support, receive opportunities, receive joy without feeling like you must earn every ounce of it. Flow begins when you stop believing everything must be difficult. The Nine of Coins. Surrender worrying about your worth. This beautiful card says many people are far more accomplished than they give themselves credit for. You have learned, you have survived, you have grown. Now, stop questioning whether you're good enough. The Nine of Coins asks you to relax into the life you've been creating. Instead of asking, what else must I do? Ask, can I enjoy what I already have? Prosperity expands where gratitude lives. The Three of Wands. Surrender attachment to immediate results. This card speaks of ships already sailing towards you. Just because you cannot yet see them on the horizon does not mean they are not coming. Many in the collective have planted seeds over the past year. Things such as businesses, relationships, or healings, dreams, spiritual practices. Spirit says, stop digging up your seeds to see if they're growing. Trust the process. Allow your future to arrive in divine timing. Judgment. Ooh, surrender your old identity. One of the strongest messages in this reading. Many are standing between two versions of themselves. The person you've always been and the person your soul is becoming. Judgment asks you to stop resurrecting old stories. Stop introducing yourself through past pain. Stop defining yourself by failures. Spirit has already forgiven what you still carry. Now it's your turn. Answer the soul's calling. Strength. Surrender control through gentle courage. Strength is often misunderstood. This isn't about overpowering circumstances. It's about calming them. The lion is not subdued through fear. It responds to love. Likewise, your anxiety, fears, and doubts don't need more discipline. They need compassion. Flow comes when you soften your grip. Real strength is peaceful. The Hierophant, or faith. Surrender the belief that you must walk alone. The Hierophant reminds us that wisdom comes through teachers, traditions, mentors, spiritual communities, and shared experience. Allow guidance to find you. Perhaps you've been trying to reinvent everything yourself. This is what Spirit says. There is wisdom available. Receive it. This card also encourages surrendering rigid beliefs that no longer support your growth. Keep your values. Release your limitations. The world. Surrender resisting completion. The world is one of the happiest cards in the tarot. It says a chapter or even a book is ending. Many people continue carrying burdens that were meant to be released months or even years ago, such as in the Judgment card. Relationships have taught their lessons. Old careers have fulfilled their purpose. Old fears no longer fit. The world invites you to celebrate instead of clinging to what has already served its purpose. When one cycle ends, another begins. Trust the doorway. The stories these cards tell, notice the progression. The Empress nurtures. The Nine of Cups enjoys the harvest. The Three of Wands waits with faith. Judgment awakens. Strength claims the heart. The Hierophant, or faith, deepens wisdom. And the world completes the journey. This is not a reading about striving. It's a reading about allowing. It means collective guidance. Spirit asks the collective to surrender. What? Well, you say what? What do I need to surrender? You need this. You need to surrender the need to control every outcome, the fear that you're behind, self-judgment rooted in past versions of yourself. Believing in strength means constant struggle, walking the spiritual path alone, resisting endings that make space for new beginnings. Instead, receive, trust, listen, learn, release, and celebrate. The current beneath your life is carrying you toward experiences your mind cannot yet imagine. Stop rowing against the river. Lay down the oars for a moment. Your next chapter is not created through force, but through faith. Breathe, trust, allow. What is meant for you is already making its way to you. Well, let's end this reading with a few wisdom from the Oracle of the Wisdom. Let's see what the Oracle of the Wisdom has to say for us about this reading. It says, limitations are not for you. Those limitations of how your past self was is not for you. You strive to become, not what was. We have tick-tock. Tick-tock means that time is moving forward, just as you need to move forward and out of the past. Tick-tock, the time is moving. And finally, there is the new life in the world. New life is what we're looking for. So, in what areas should you surrender and allow flow to happen? We should allow flow to happen on things that are no longer you. Remember, tick-tock, let the process happen. And finally, you get a new life. And that's how life begins to flow. You trust the process. And that, my friends, is what this reading was all about. Trust the process of your life. Hi, thank you for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed reading for you, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If so, would you please press the like button, the subscribe button, and that little bell icon so you never miss a little reading from me? Because one thing's for sure, I don't want to miss you. So go ahead, press those buttons, and thank you for stopping at my channel.